Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christy with Van Ahn Company. It is Wednesday, September 23rd. I am just going to go over the markets with you. You had actually a really quiet day when it comes to the grains. Corn closed up 2 3/4 higher, beans up 2. Wheat was the big mover, up 8 to 12 cents. You could have seen some short covering coming in there. But overall, news-wise, there wasn't really a whole lot out there. You could get a little bit of support saying that harvest was going to be delayed slightly because of the rains moving through. But, for the most part, the Eastern Corn Belt is still able to, run really swiftly on harvest right now. They aren't getting any of the rains that we're getting here through Minnesota, Iowa, in Nebraska, those areas. That's where you're getting hit. So you have that support there. But overall, really quiet, traded both sides of things. Didn't look like there was a lot of anxious movers out there. Your next big report is going to be quarterly stocks at the end of the month, and that could be a mover of the market. But overall, you're just waiting for some more news out here. What you're hearing so far is some decent yields coming through, but you haven't had enough to really say, okay, where USDA is it supposed to be lower or higher? You're still having the market really say that they need to bump that yield down just slightly on soybeans and just slightly on corn too. But that's just based off how things look right now, not really those field reports coming off the combine quite yet. Moving into meats, that was a completely different situation. You had an ugly day there with live cattle down limit of $3, feeders down limit of $4.50, lean hogs down 50 cents. Hogs were actually steady to slightly higher majority of the day, and then the pressure from the meats just got to be too much from the cattle. You did have the week open up with bids of, it looked like a 130 live. I didn't hear anything on dressed, and so that was the bid there, 130, and then no other cash trade or anything of that sort, but you had a pretty ugly day there. Moving into the outside markets, there wasn't a whole lot of action there either. Dow traded both sides of it, being down almost 100 points at one point. Crude faded into the close, being down $1.70 here about 2 p.m. And so you're finding a little bit of pressure there, and you're slowly working your way back towards those alternate time lows. It's being reflected at the gas pump right now, and so you are seeing that. Overall, besides that, there really hasn't been a whole lot. A little bit of weather news. You're waiting for quarterly stocks, and besides that, it just looks like a little bit of technical trade on there. I do have to close with a disclaimer, though. Trading in futures and options involves risk of loss and may not be suitable for all producers. Have a great night.